So you're from Michigan.
Yes.
You played soccer, athlete. You get into, entrepreneurial, get into real estate. You find a mentor. You're having success, helping him be successful while you're getting successful through this personal development journey. You discover, PBD, Patrick Bet-David. You start really getting into his content. And then I think you saw that he was hiring, and then you looked into it. And then within a moment, you decided, if I can get a job, I'm going to go where he's at. And next thing you know, you got an interview, and then you just decide you get the job. You move from Michigan to Florida to work. Am I pretty accurate on that?
Yeah.
What gave you the confidence to bet on yourself in that way?
Yeah, it's a few things, right? Looking back, I realize I've always had somewhat of that personality. And I feel that some of it is like from your upbringing, right? My mom, she is someone who's always just made it happen. And my parents divorced at a young age. Haven't spoken to my father since I was in high school. And then I see my mom like just be resilient and always doing things. And I think that had a large impression on me on how she acted. But I also feel there was part of me who like was escaping that too. So I was like, okay, I went off to college. Then I moved out of it to Illinois. Then I got into real estate. My mom did real estate though too. So there was always that level of kind of chasing something. And I feel some of that's your upbringing. I also feel some of that is like God-given, like something's planted in you for a purpose and for a reason. And you just don't fully understand that. And it unravels as your journey continues. And as you grow older and you kind of start to realize it. And then you reflect back and I'm like, okay, yeah, there was God in all of those areas. So there was always that in me. Like I just knew I'd figure it out, right? I have a big life, big dreams, and ultimately I rely on my faith. Like God put me here for a reason. What is it? I have to figure it out. But also who did play a big role in it too is Patrick, because I did follow him for so many years and I just believed in him and the mission. And like what he was doing, what he was talking about. He was a bold leader. So when the opportunity came and he posted a video, I thought Valuetainment was just YouTube channel. Like I just followed YouTube and followed the podcast, and he's like, you know what? We're hiring. And I'm like, what? I can go work for Patrick Bet-David, like whatever this man's doing, I want to be a part of it. And at that point, like I knew I didn't really want to be a realtor forever. I would always invest in real estate, but I was looking for that next. I wanted to start my own business, and God was like, honey, you have no idea what you're doing. Let you go here. And so literally as soon as I saw that, went on pbd.com or Valuetainment and looked at jobs. I was like, oh my God, like I can work for Patrick Bet-David. So redid my resume, applied the next day, and then literally got myself an interview. They said, why would you want to work for Valuetainment? My answer was because we're going to save America. And I believe that. And so I don't even think we talked about the actual job. I left there and they were like, my mom was like, so what are you going to be doing? I was like, Mom, I really don't know. They like sell merchandise. She's like, what are you going to be paid? I was like, again, I have no idea, but like, I'm going to work for Patrick Bet-David. So there's a little bit of who I am. And I believe that's fully God and having faith in him, unreliable. That's number one. And then it's also a leader. It's Patrick. I'm following him, right? There's a level of trust there.